A very warm and heartiest welcome, everyone. On the behalf of Future Institute of Pharmacy, this is me, Anshika Bajpayee from BPharm 3rd year. Here in this video, we are going to learn some common English words, their meaning, synonyms, and antonyms that you should know to improve your English. So, let's commence the video. Let's begin with the first word. Obey, rokthaam karna, means to make something less strong. Its synonyms are moderate and decrease, and its antonyms are aggravate and supplement. Second word is abject, adham, means terrible or one without hope. Its synonyms are despicable and servile, and its antonyms are commendable and praiseworthy. Third word is abjure, tyagna, means to avoid or to deny something. Its synonyms are forsakes and re-announce, and its antonyms are approve and sanction. The fourth word is abortive, nishfal, means failed. The synonyms are vain and unproductive, and antonyms are effectual and productive. The fifth word is absolve, dosh mukt karna, which means to forgive someone or to make someone let off. Pardon and forgive are its synonyms, and compel and accuse are its antonyms. Accord, sehmati, means to agree with. The synonyms are agreement and harmony, and antonyms are disagreement and discord. Adversity, vipatti, means any kind of difficult situation. Synonyms may be misfortune and calamity, and prosperity and fortune are the antonyms. Next is alien, means Videshi. The one who came from another country is known as alien. Synonyms are foreigner and outside, and antonyms are native and resident. Next word is ale, nirakaran karna, means to decrease the intensity of something. Synonyms are pacify and soothe, and antonyms are aggravate and excite. Next is alleviate, kam karna, which means to reduce the intensity or affinity of something. Synonyms may be obey and relieve, and antonyms aggravate and enhance. Allure. The meaning of the word is something which is attractive and exciting. Synonyms are entice and fascinate, and antonyms are repulse and repel. Amplifier, barhana, means any increment in the size. Enlarge and extend are the synonyms. Lessen and contract are the antonyms. Antipathy, grana karna, means to hate someone or something. Synonyms are hostility and aversion. Admiration, fascination are the antonyms. Next word is apathy, udasinta, the one who is not interested. Synonyms may be unconcern and indifference, and antonyms are concern and care. Arraign, kalank lagana, means to accuse someone. Synonyms are charge and blame, and antonyms are exculpate and pardon. Audacity, dhrashtita. The meaning of the word is any person who is straightforward. Synonyms are boldness and arrogance, and antonyms are mildness and cowardice. Next is authentic, means the one who is trustworthy. Synonyms are genuine and reliable, and antonyms are fictitious and unreal. Awkward means ajib, which is unpleasant. Synonyms are clumsy and rough, and antonyms are clever and apt. Axiom means reality. Synonyms maxim and truth, and antonyms absurdity and blunder. Next word is baffle. Chakradena means to make someone confused. Synonyms are frustrate and perplex, and antonyms are compose and facilitate. Another word is barbarous. It defines the one who is cruel and rude. Synonyms are uncivilized and savage, and antonyms are cultured and human. Let's move towards the next word. Benevolence means kindness. The synonyms are humanity and generosity, and antonyms are malevolence and inhumanity. Next is bewitching, mohit karne wala, to attract someone. Magical and fascinating are the synonyms, repulsive and repugnant are the antonyms. Next word is bleak, berang. It is used when there is an unpleasant situation. The synonyms are dismal and gloomy, and antonyms are bright and pleasant. Brittle, nazuk, anything that can be broken easily. Synonyms are delicate and fragile, and antonyms are tough and enduring. Next is bustle, halchal, which is enthusiastic. Synonyms are haste and funny, and antonyms slowness and quiet. Next is calamity, apta, which means disaster on anything that can harm. Synonyms are adversity and misfortune, and antonyms are happiness and fortune. Callous, kathor, the one who is heartless. Synonyms are abhorrent and unfeeling, and antonyms are compassionate and tender. Calumny, which means doing backbiting or anything said false about someone to ruin his reputation. Synonyms are defamation and aspersion, and antonyms are commendation and praise. Capable, saksham, means ability of a person. Synonyms are competent and able, and antonyms are incompetent and inept. Captivate, bandi banana, to attract someone's attention. Charm and fascinate are the synonyms. Disillusion and offend are the antonyms. Captivity, kaid karna, means to arrest. Synonyms are imprisonment and confinement, and antonyms are freedom and liberty. Cavity, to go in a deep. Synonyms are depth and depression, and antonyms are elevation and projection. The next word is seize, means struggle, sangharsh. The synonyms are terminate and desist, and antonyms are begin and originate. Next is chaste, means pavitra, anything which is as pure as elixir. Synonyms are virtuous and pure, and antonyms are silent and lustful. Now, chastise simply means to punish, dand dena. Punish and admonish are the synonyms, and cheer and encourage are the antonyms. Compassion, daya, means mercy. Kindness and sympathy are the synonyms. Cruelty and barbarity are antonyms. Comprise, samavesh karna, which means to add on. Synonyms may be include and contain, antonyms may be reject and lack. Next word is concede, swikar karna, means to accept. Synonyms are yield and permit, and antonyms are deny and reject. Another word is conquer, milna julna, means things that are similar to each other. Synonyms are approve and agree, and antonyms are differ and disagree. Next word is consent. To consider someone's opinion means sahmati. Synonyms are agree and permit, and antonyms are object and disagree. Consequences means parinam, result. Synonyms are effect and outcome, and antonyms are origin and start. Next is consolidate. To combine a majority of people, things, ideas for one aim. Synonyms are solidify and strengthen, and antonyms are separate and weaken. Conspicuous, visibility. Synonyms are prominent and obvious, Antonyms are concealed and hidden. Next word, contempt. Apman means to disrespect someone. Synonyms are scorn and disregard, and antonyms are regard and praise. Contradict, which means to speak in against. Deny and oppose are the synonyms. Approve and confirm are the antonyms. Contrary. Virodh means something that is opposite or against. Synonyms are dissimilar and conflicting, and antonyms are similar and alike. Dainty, shisht, means simple and pretty. Synonyms are elegant, delicate, and antonyms clumsy and coarse. Next is decay, to become destroy. Synonyms are collapse and decompose, and antonyms are flourish and progress. Next word is deceit. Chal karna means to betray or lie. Synonyms are deception, artifice, and antonyms veracity and sincerity. Now, decipher means to decode or to understand anything which is not clear. Synonyms are interpret and reveal, and antonyms are misinterpret and distort. Next word, dedicate. Samarpit means to give over or commit. Synonyms are devote and consecrate, and antonyms are refuse and negate. Defer. Vilamb karna means to postpone. Synonyms are prolong and suspend, and antonyms are accelerate and expedite. Defile. Ashuddh means impure. Synonyms are contaminate and pollute, and antonyms are purify and sanctity. Defray, chukana, means to pay. Synonyms are spend and pay, and antonyms are disclaim and repudiate. Next, despicable means anything unpleasant. Synonyms are worthless and shameless, and antonyms are worthy and decent. Disdain, tiraskar, means one who doesn't deserve respect. Synonyms are detest and despair, and antonyms are approve and praise. Eccentric, anything which is unusual. Strange and abnormal are the synonyms, natural and conventional are antonyms. Ecstasy, Parmanand, means feeling of extreme happiness. Its synonyms are delight and exultation, and antonyms are despair, calamity, and depression. Efface means mitana, to remove something. Its synonyms are destroy and obliterate, and antonyms are retain and maintain. Elevate, upar uthana, to raise something. Dignify, heighten, synonyms, and deprecate, de-announce are the antonyms. Eliminate, hata dena, means to remove something which is not needed. Its synonyms are expel and oust, and antonyms restore and accept. Eloquence, one who has good communication skills. Its synonyms are expression and fluency, and antonyms halting and stammering. Encumbrance, bhar, means resistance. Synonyms are hindrance and obstacle, and antonyms are incentive and stimulant. Next is endeavor. It means to make efforts and struggle. Its synonyms are undertake and aspire, and antonyms are seize and quite. Next word is enormous, vishal, which is huge. Synonyms are colossal and mammoth, and antonyms diminutive and negligible. Epitome, pratik. It means a perfect example of something. The synonyms are precise and example, and antonyms are increment and expansion. Next word is equivocal, means which is not easy to understand or can be defined by only single way, not more than that. Uncertain and hazy are its synonyms, obvious and lucid are its antonyms. Eradicate, unmoolan, which means ruin something completely. Destroy and exterminate are its synonyms, and antonyms are secure and plant. Esteem, other, means to respect someone. Respect and regard are the synonyms, and antonyms are ridicule and spum. Eternal, something which is infinite. The synonyms are perpetual and endless, and antonyms are temporary and momentary. Evade, bachna, means to escape off. The synonyms are avoid and elude, and antonyms are acknowledge and confront. Evident, spasht, something which is clear. Synonyms are obvious, apparent, and antonyms obscure and concealed. Fabricate means to lie about someone to damage his reputation. Synonyms are construct and produce, and antonyms destroy and dismantle. Next is fallacy, which means a wrong belief. Synonyms are delusion and mistake, and antonyms are veracity and truth. Falter, larkhadana, means to hesitate. Synonyms are stumble and demur, and antonyms are persist and endure. Fanatical, kattar, one who is enthusiastic for politics and religion. The another word we can say that one is fanatical or narrow-minded and biased, and opposites are liberal and tolerant. Next is fantastic, something extremely good. Similar words are fanciful and uncommon, and antonyms are ordinary and normal. Feeble, with no energy and power. The synonyms are weak and frail, and antonyms are strong and robust. Ferocious, cruel, a person who is very aggressive. Its synonyms are cruel and fierce, and antonyms are gentle and sympathetic. Feud, fight or argument between two people and two families. Synonyms are strife and quarrel, and antonyms are fraternity and harmony. Fleeting, things that last for a shorter period of time. The synonyms may be transient and temporary, and antonyms may be enduring and eternal. Flimsy, sheena, anything which is weak and can be broken easily. Synonyms are trifling and transparent, and antonyms are firm and tenacious. Fluctuate, utar chadav, anything that swings, sometimes low and sometimes high. Similar words are deflect and vacillate, and opposite words are stabilize and resolve. Next is forsake, tyagna, to leave a place or person forever. Synonyms are desert and renounce, and antonyms are hold and maintain. Fragile, nazuk, anything that can be broken or damaged easily. Synonyms are weak and infirm, and antonyms are enduring and touch. Next word is frantic, unmat. It means one emotionally out of control. Synonyms are violent and agitate, and its opposites are subdued and gentle. Frivolous, anything which is silly or not serious about something. Similar words are petty and worthless, and opposites are solemn and significant. Frugality, it means one who spends money carefully. Synonyms are economy and providence, and antonyms are lavishness and extravagance. Gloom, udasi, means sadness. Synonyms are obscurity and darkness, and antonyms are delight and mirth. Next is glut, bharmar, anything that you need in extra amount. Synonyms are stuff and satiate, and antonyms are starve and abstain. Gorgeous, bhavya, which means anything attractive and pleasant. Synonyms are magnificent and dazzling, and antonyms are dull and unpretentious. Gracious, vinith, used for a person who is kind. Courteous and beneficent are the synonyms, and rude and unforgiving are antonyms. Grisly, bhayanak, means horrible. Synonyms are disgusting and atrocious, and antonyms are pleasing and attractive. Next word is grudge, asantosh, angry with someone. Similar words are hatred and aversion, and opposites are benevolence and affection. Guile, chal, ability of being clever. Synonyms are cunning and deceit, and antonyms are honesty and frankness. Hamper, badha, to become resistance for something. Synonyms are retard and prevent, and antonyms are promote and facilitate. Next word is haphazard. It defines something which is not organized in a perfect manner. Its synonyms are random and unsorted, and antonyms are considered and arranged. Hapless, a person who is unlucky. Its synonyms are unfortunate and ill-fated, and antonyms are fortunate and lucky. Hideous, bhayankar, something which is extremely ugly. Frightful and shocking are its synonyms, attractive and alluring are its antonyms. Next, hypocrisy, pakhand, the one who pretend what he is not in actual. Synonyms are deception and affectation, and antonyms are sincerity and honesty. Immaculate, Shuddh, something which is perfect. Synonyms are insulted and spotless, and antonyms are defiled and tarnished. Next is immense, Atya Adhik, which is very great or larger in size. Synonyms are huge and enormous, and antonyms are punny and insignificant. Immerse, Dubana, means to put or go into deep. Synonyms are submerge and involve, and antonyms are immersed and uncover. Imminent, asanna, something that is going to be happen very soon. Synonyms are impending and brewing, and antonyms are distant and receding. Immunity, pratiraksha, means to be prevented by something. Synonyms are prerogative and privilege, and antonyms may be blame and censure. Next word is impair. Kharab karna means to damage something. Similar words are diminished and deteriorate, and opposites are restore and revive. Next, impartial, nishpaksh. It means one who differentiate between right and wrong. Synonyms may be just and unbiased, and antonyms prejudiced and biased. Impediment, badha, means any kind of resistance. Synonyms are hurdle and obstruction, and antonyms are assistance and concurrence. Impious, beiman. It defines to the person who doesn't respect the religion. Synonyms are irreligious and unholy, and antonyms are pious and devout. Next is impute, which means to assign. Synonyms are attribute and ascribe, and antonyms are exculpate and support. Next, inclination, jhukav, tendency to behave or act. Synonyms are disposition and affection, and antonyms are disinclination and indifference. Incompetent, aksham. It defines a person who is not able to do a particular thing. Synonyms are inefficient and unskilled, and antonyms are dexterous and skilled. Incongruous, bemil, things that are different from each other. Synonyms are inappropriate and absurd, and antonyms are compatible and harmonious. Inevitable means things that we cannot neglect from happening. Synonyms are unavoidable and ascertained, and antonyms are unlikely, doubtful. Infringe, ulanghan, means to break the rules. Synonyms are violate and encroach, and antonyms are comply and conquer. Ingenious, nishkapat, a person who is extremely honest or innocent. Synonyms are undisguised and naive, and antonyms may be wily and crafty. Another word is insinuate, ishara karna, which means to explain the things in an indirect manner. Synonyms are allude and hint, and antonyms are conceal and camouflage. Insipid, fika, anything which has no taste. Synonyms are tasteless and vapid, and antonyms are delicious and luscious. Insolvent means unable to pay due to lack of money. Synonyms are indigent and destitute, and antonyms are wealthy and solvent. Instill to make someone to think. Synonyms are inculcate and inject, and antonyms are eradicate and extract. Next word is intricate. Jatil means to assemble things together. Synonyms are tangled and complicated, and antonyms are regulated and orderly. Intrigue, sazish, means to make plans. Synonyms are scheme and conspiracy, and antonyms are candor and sincerity. Next word is intrinsic, swabhavik, means something which is real. Synonyms are genuine and fundamental, and antonyms are extraneous and incidental. Next, invective, fatkar, means to abuse or insult someone. Synonyms are accusation and censure, and antonyms are approval and acclamation. Invincible, ajay, something which is powerful and strong. Synonyms are unconquerable and impregnable, and antonyms may be effeminate and languid. Irrepressible, it means young or full of energy. Synonyms are irresistible and unconfined, and antonyms are composed and hesitant. Jaded, cloth, means one who gets tired from doing the same thing. Tired and exhausted are the synonyms, and renewed and recreated are the antonyms. Jejune, besoothed, means anything which is uninterested. Synonyms are dull and boring, and antonyms are interesting and exciting. Jovial, ullaspurn, it defines a person who is charming. Synonyms are frolicsome and cheerful, and antonyms are solemn and morose. Jubilant means ullasit, extremely happy or satisfied with his achievement. Similar words are rejoicing and triumphant, and opposites are melancholy and depressing. Judicious, uchit, means any sincere person. Synonyms are thoughtful and prudent, and antonyms are irrational and foolish. Just, cable, it expresses something that recently happened. Synonyms are honest and impartial, and antonyms are unequal and unfair. Justify, to provide a good reason of something. Synonyms are defend and exculpate, and antonyms are impute and arraign. Juvenile, kishore, it defines a person who is immature. Synonyms are young and tender, and antonyms are dotage and antiquate. Keen, itchuk, one who is very much interested in something. Synonyms are sharp and poignant, and opposites are vapid and insipid. Kindred, atmiye, things that are similar to each other. Synonyms are relation and species, and antonyms are unrelated and dissimilar. Lavish, bhavya, which means luxurious. Synonyms are abundant and excessive, and antonyms are scarce and deficient. Lax, dhila, not strict or severe. Stack and careless are the synonyms, and antonyms are firm and reliable. Lenient, udar, one who is kind and not strict as expected. Synonyms are compassionate and merciful, and antonyms are cruel and severe. Liable, uttardai, one who is responsible for something. Synonyms may be accountable and bound, and antonyms unaccountable and apt to. Liberal, one who can tolerate easily. Synonyms are magnanimous and generous, and antonyms are stinky and malicious. Linger, Terana, to stay for a long time. Synonyms are loiter and prolong, and antonyms are hasten. listless, udasin, tired or one who lost energy. Synonyms are indifferent and inattentive, and antonyms are brisk and attentive. Lucid, chamatkar, something clear or easy to understand. Synonyms are sound and rational, and antonyms are obscure and hidden. Lunacy, pagalpan, person who behaves like stupid. Synonyms are delusion and insanity, and antonyms are normally and sanity. Lure, chara, means to offer something. Synonyms are entice and attract, and opposites are repel and dissuade. Luscious, food that looks tasty. Synonyms are palatable and delicious, and antonyms are unsavory and tart. Luxuriant, vilasi, something that grows thick and strong in an attractive manner. Synonyms are profuse and abundant, and antonyms are scanty and meagre. Minute, anything which is very small. Synonyms are diminutive and miniature, and antonyms are large and colossal. Next word is miraculous. Chamatkar purn, something which is unexpected and supernatural. Similar words are marvelous and extraordinary, and opposites are ordinary and trivial. Concerning. Sycophant, chaplus, to praise people in order to get something from them. Synonyms are parasite and flatter, and antonyms are devoted, loyal, pompous. Molest, cherna, it defines a crime of sexual act. Synonyms are harass and tease, and antonyms are console and soothe. Mollify, shaman karna, it means to make someone calm down. Synonyms are appease and assuage, and antonyms are irritate and infuriate. Momentous, something which is extremely important. Synonyms are notable and eventful, and antonyms are trivial and insignificant. Monotonous, needless, something which is very boring and cannot be changed. Synonyms are irksome and tedious, and antonyms are varied and pleasant. Munificent, udar, someone or something which is very generous. Synonyms are liberal and hospitable, and antonyms are frugal and penurious. Next word is musky. Taste and odor similar to musk. Drusky and dreary are synonyms, and antonyms are bright and shining. Mutinous, baghi, one who refused to obey orders. Synonyms are recalcitrant and insurgent, and antonyms may be submissive and faithful. Mutual, apsi, it means two or more people have a relation with each other. Similar words are joint and identical, and antonyms are separate and distinct. Negligent, laparva, one who is lazy. Synonyms are inattentive and careless, and antonyms are vigilant and careful. Niggardly, one who is ungenerous with his money. Synonyms are miser and covetous, and antonyms are generous and profuse. Nimble, tez, anything fast but light in motion. Prompt and brisk are its synonyms, and antonyms are sluggish and languid. Nonchalant, beparwa, one who doesn't care about anything. Synonyms are indifferent and negligent, and antonyms are attentive and considerate. Novice, one who is new in a particular thing. Synonyms are tyro and beginner, and antonyms are veteran and ingenious. Noxious, hanikarak, something harmful. Synonyms are baneful and injurious, and antonyms are healing and profitable. Nullify, to neglect. Synonyms are cancel and annual, and antonyms are confirm and uphold. Numerous means a majority of, or number of things. Profuse and various are the synonyms, and antonyms are scarce and deficient. Obstruct means to stop anything from happening. Synonyms are impede and prevent, and antonyms are hasten and encourage. Next is obvious, zahir, anything which is understood. Synonyms are evident and apparent, and antonyms are obscure and ambiguous. Next, occult means hidden, and there is another meaning of occult is related to supernatural powers. Synonyms are latent and ambiguous, and antonyms are intelligible and transparent. Odious, Ginona, means which is extremely unpleasant. Synonyms are malevolent and obnoxious, and antonyms are engaging and fascinating. Offensive, Akraman, means rude or hurtful behavior. Synonyms are abhorrent and arrogant, and antonyms are docile and compliant. Offspring means generation and progeny. Descended, sibling are the synonyms, and antonyms are ancestor and forefather. Opaque, apardarshi, which means not possible to see through. Synonyms are obscure and shady, and antonyms are transparent and bright. Oracular, something that is not clear. Synonyms are cryptic and vague, and antonyms are lucid and distinct. Next, ordain, hukum dena, to give orders and to rule on. Synonyms are order and impose, and antonyms are revoke and abolish. Ornamental, sajawati, means to make something attractive. Synonyms are decorative, and antonyms are unseemly and plain. Pamper, santusht karna, means to treat someone with care. Synonyms are flatter and indulge, and antonyms are deny and disparage. Paramount, something which is very important. Synonyms are foremost and eminent, and antonyms are trivial and inferior. Peerless, things that are different from each other. Synonyms may be matchless and unrivaled, and antonyms are mediocre and commonplace. Peevish, chirchira, one who is annoying. Synonyms are perverse and sullen, and antonyms are suave and amiable. Pertness, anything that is attractively small and well shaped. Synonyms are flippancy and impudence, and antonyms are modesty and diffidence. Perverse, vikrat, means to behave in a way that people don't like. Synonyms are petulant and obstinate, and antonyms are complacent and docile. Placid, shant, one who remain calm and quiet. Synonyms are tranquil and calm, and antonyms are turbulent and hostile. Pompous, garvit, people who usually pretend their achievements. Synonyms are haughty and arrogant, and antonyms are unpretentious and humble. Precarious, anishchit, which is unsafe. Synonyms are doubtful and insecure, and antonyms are assured and undeniable. Predicament, sthiti, any difficult situation from which it is hard to get out of. Synonyms are plight and dilemma, and opposites are resolution and confidence. Premature means before time. Synonyms are precocious and untimely, and antonyms are belated and opportune. Prodigious, aswabhavik, very huge and powerful. Synonyms may be vast and enormous, and antonyms may be unimpressive and diminutive. Prodify, one who is genius. Synonyms are miracle and marvel, and antonyms are normal and average. Profligate, it defines a person who is careless and wastes time, money, etc. Synonyms are dissolute and degenerate, and antonyms are virtuous and upright. Profuse, Whipple, It defines a majority of something. Similar words are lavish and abundant, and antonyms are scarce and scanty. Proscribe, anything which is not allowed at a particular place. Synonyms are prohibit and exclude, and antonyms are solicit and include. Protract, badana, means to extend. Synonyms are prolong and delay, and antonyms are abbreviate and curtail. Provoke, bhadkana, means to cause mild anger. Synonyms are inflame and incite, and antonyms are pacify and comfort. Prudent, viveki, a person who speak and make decisions wisely. Synonyms are cautious and discreet, and antonyms are impetuous and unwise. Quack, one who pretends his skill, knowledge, or qualification that he doesn't actually have. Synonyms are impostor and deceiver, and antonyms are upright and unfeigned. Quaint means old fashioned. Synonyms are queer and strange, and antonyms are familiar and unusual. Quarantine means to go in isolation. Similar words are seclude and screen, and antonyms are befriend and socialize. Quill means to end something. Synonyms are subdue and reduce, and antonyms are exacerbate and agitate. Questionable means something controversial. Synonyms are dubious and disputable, and antonyms are reliable and authentic. Quibble, vicrotic, means to criticize. Synonyms are equivocate and prevaricate, and antonyms are unfeigned and plain. Ratify, pushti karna, means to make an agreement. Synonyms are consent and approve, and antonyms are high and decent. Ravage, nash, means to ruin something. Synonyms are destroy and ruin, and antonyms are reconstruct and renovate. Redeem means to save. Synonyms are recover and liberate, and antonyms are conserve and lose. Remnant means a small remaining part of something. Synonyms are residue and piece, and antonyms are entire and whole. Remonstrate, प्रतिवाद करना, means to speak in against about something. Synonyms are censure and protest, and antonyms are agree and love. Remorse means feeling of guilt. Synonyms may be regret and penitence, and antonyms ruthlessness and obduracy. Remote, it means something which is far away. Similar words are inaccessible and farther, and opposites are adjoining and adjacent. Resigned means to cancel, rad kar dena. Synonyms are annul and abrogate, and antonyms are delegate and permit. Resentment, narazgi, means a feeling of anger. Synonyms are displeasure and wrath, and antonyms are content and cheer. Retract, वापस लेना, to take something back. Synonyms are recant and withdraw, and antonyms are confirm and assert. Reverence, shraddha, means a feeling of extreme respect. Synonyms are respect and esteem, and antonyms are disrespect and affront. Rout, ghor parajay, means to defeat someone. Synonyms are vanquish and overthrow, and antonyms are scrum and withdraw. Rustic, one who is based in rural area. Synonyms are rural and civilized, and antonyms are cultured and refined. Next, ruthless means cruel, crucial behavior. Synonyms are remorseless and inhuman, and antonyms are compassionate and lenient. Sarcastic means something said in a taunting way. Synonyms are ironical and derisive, and antonyms are courteous and gracious. Slander means anything said about someone which is not true. Synonyms are defame and malign. And antonyms are applaud and approve. Sneer means to smirk. Synonyms are mock and scorn, and antonyms are flatter and praise. Solicit, mangna, means to ask someone for support. Synonyms are entreat and implore, and antonyms are protest and oppose. Sporadic means something which is not consistent. Synonyms are intermittent and scattered, and antonyms are incessant and frequent. Squalid, any unpleasant thing. Synonyms are dirty and filthy, and antonyms are tidy and attractive. Stain, dhabba, means any color mark which is difficult to remove. Similar words are blemish and tarnish, and opposites are honor and purify. Stupor, any person who becomes insensible. Synonyms are lethargy and unconsciousness, and antonyms are sensibility and consciousness. Subsequent. This word is used to express time or order. Similar words are consequent and following, and opposites are preceding and previous. Substantial, ठोस, something which is strong and in large amount. Similar words are considerable and solid, and opposites are tenuous and fragile. Subvert, palat dena, means to destabilize. Synonyms are demolish and sabotage, and antonyms are generate and organize. Superficial, satahi, means on the surface, not in a deep. Synonyms are partial and shallow, and antonyms are profound and discerning. Modest, mamuli. It defines a person who doesn't show off his qualities. Synonyms are humble and courteous, and antonyms are arrogant and pompous. Taboo, nishad, something one should not do that make people embarrassed. Synonyms are prohibit and ban, and antonyms permit and consent. Taciturn, one who speaks less. Synonyms are reserved and silent, and antonyms are talkative and extrovert. Tedious, it means something boring for a long time. Synonyms are wearisome and irksome, and antonyms exhilarating and lively. Temperate means to identify climate and temperature. Synonyms are cool and moderate, and antonyms boisterous and violent. Next word, throng, bhir, means crowd. Synonyms assembly and crowd, and antonyms dispersion and sparsity. Timid, darpok, means one who becomes frightened easily. Synonyms are diffident and coward, and antonyms are bold and intrepid. Tranquil, shant, means quiet and calm. Synonyms are peaceful and composed, and antonyms are violent and furious. Transient, something that lasts for a longer period of time. Synonyms are temporal and transitory, and antonyms lasting and enduring. Trenchant, something sharp. Synonyms are assertive and forceful, and antonyms feeble and ambiguous. Trivial, tuch, something which is important but little. Synonyms trifling and insignificant, and antonyms significant and veteran. Tumultuous, which is very loud. Synonyms are violent and riotous, and antonyms peaceful and harmonious. Next, tyro. Any novice person means new. Synonyms are beginner and learner, and antonyms are proficient and veteran. Umbrage means annoying behavior. Synonyms are resentment and bitterness, and antonyms are sympathy and goodwill. Next, uncouth means one who is uncultivated in appearance, manner, or behavior. Similar words are awkward and ungraceful, and antonyms are elegant and graceful. Usurp means to hold someone's position and power illegally. Synonyms are seize and wrest, and antonyms restore and compensate. Utterly means perfect. Synonyms are completely and entirely, and antonyms deficiently and incompletely. Vagrant, one who has no established resistance and job. Synonyms are wanderer and roaming, and antonyms steady and settled. Valid, manya. It means something that is legally eligible. Genuine and authentic are its synonyms, and antonyms are fallacious and deceptive. Valor means one who has no fear. Synonyms are bravery and prowess, and antonyms fear and cowardice. Vanity, ghamand, means arrogance. Synonyms are conceit and pretension, and antonyms modesty and humility. Venerable, adarniye, means to respect someone on the basis of his age, power, and position. Esteem and honored are its synonyms, and antonyms are unworthy and immature. Venom, wish, a liquid that harms and even causes death. Synonyms are poison and malevolence, and antonyms antidote and malevolent. Veteran, a person who has very long experience on a particular job. Synonyms are ingenious and experienced, and antonyms novice and tyro. Next, vicious, shatir, one who is atrocious. Synonyms are corrupt and obnoxious, and antonyms are noble and virtuous. Vigilant, jagruk, means one who is aware about a particular thing. Synonyms are cautious and alert, and antonyms careless and negligent. Volatile, something that changes suddenly. Synonyms are light and changing, and antonyms heavy and ponderous. Vouch, zamanat dena, means affirmation. Synonyms are confirm and consent, and antonyms are repudiate and prohibit. Vulgar, ashisht, likely to accuse people. Synonyms are intelligent and offensive, and antonyms elegant and civil. Wive means to leave someone's rights. Synonyms are relinquish and remove, and antonyms impose and clamp. Wicked, someone who behaves cruel. Synonyms are vicious and immortal, and antonyms are virtuous and noble. Wield, to hold a power or authority. Synonyms are use and employ, and antonyms forego and avoid. Wilt, to die due to lack of water. Synonyms are wither and perish, and antonyms are revive and bloom. Yearn, which means to crave for something. Synonyms are languish and crave, and antonyms content and satisfy. Yell, chillana, means speak very loudly. Synonyms are shout and shriek, and antonyms whisper and muted. Yield, prapti, which means to own something. Synonyms are surrender and abdicate, and antonyms resist and protest. Yoke means anything that limits your freedom. Synonyms connect and hamis, and antonyms liberate and release. Zil, utsa, means great energy or enthusiasm. Synonyms are eagerness and fervor, and antonyms are apathy and lethargy. Means great energy or enthusiasm. Synonyms are eagerness and fervor, and antonyms are apathy and lethargy. Zenith means any peak point. Synonyms are summit and apex. Antonyms are nadir and base. Zest, a feeling of great happiness. Synonyms may be delight and enthusiasm, and antonyms may be disgust and passive. Zigzag, A line with a series of short, sharp angles. Synonyms are oblique and wayward, and antonyms straight and unbent.